What happens when nations band together to challenge a superpower's territorial claims? Picture this: the South China Sea, a bustling hub of global commerce, teeming with over $3 trillion in annual shipborne trade. Now imagine this vital waterway embroiled in a complex dispute with various nations staking their claims. At the heart of this intricate web of contention, we have three key players: China, with its sweeping territorial claims, and the Philippines and Australia, two nations that have chosen to challenge the status quo. Stay tuned for a chronicle of the events that led to this international chess game. In 2016, a seismic shift occurred in the South China Sea dispute. This year marked a significant turning point, as the Permanent Court of Arbitration ruled against China's extensive claims in the South China Sea. China, however, dismissed the ruling and decided to take matters into their own hands, escalating the tensions in the region. The court's decision gave rise to a new era of military cooperation and joint exercises among nations that opposed China's aggressive activities. One such collaboration was between the United States, Japan, and the Philippines. In June of 2023, they conducted their first ever joint naval drills in the South China Sea. The drills aimed to enhance search and rescue operations and law enforcement, a clear response to China's increased militarization of the region. That same year in August, Australia and the Philippines took their cooperation a step further. Following joint military exercises, these two nations announced plans for their first ever joint sea and air patrols in the South China Sea. Approximately 1,200 Australian and 560 Filipino Marines participated in the exercises, simulating retaking an enemy-controlled island. This was a significant move, demonstrating their commitment to stand against China's territorial claims. Moreover, the United States, along with 18 other nations, participated in annual military drills in the Indo-Pacific region. These exercises, known as Super Garuda Shield, were held in Indonesia and involved about 5,000 personnel from various nations. The drills aimed to enhance interoperability and combined operational capacity among the participating nations, a clear response to China's growing influence in the region. These joint exercises and patrols were more than just military collaborations. They represented a united front against China's aggressive activities in the South China Sea and an affirmation of commitment to uphold international law and maintain a rules-based order. This was not just about territory, but a demonstration of commitment to a rules-based order. In August 2023, the Philippines and Australia made a bold move. They initiated their first joint sea and air patrols in the South China Sea, a region that has, in recent years, become a hotbed of international tension. This joint operation was not simply a military exercise, it had far-reaching political implications too. A large part of the South China Sea, a conduit for over $3 trillion of annual shipborne commerce, is claimed by China. This assertion, however, was ruled against by the Permanent Court of Arbitration in 2016. Despite this, China has continued to push its claims, leading to escalating tensions in the region. The joint patrols by the Philippines and Australia were a response to this aggression. They aimed to underscore their commitment to a rules-based order and to protect their sovereignty and interests in the region. The operation involved approximately 1,200 Australian soldiers and 560 Filipino Marines. They simulated retaking an enemy-controlled island, arriving in amphibious assault vehicles, by parachute, and onboard U.S. Osprey aircraft. These patrols were not just about military might, they were about unity and cooperation. They were about nations coming together to protect their interests and uphold international law. This joint operation was a testament to the strength of the relationship between the Philippines and Australia and their shared commitment to peace and stability in the South China Sea. The patrols were a clear message to China. The South China Sea is not a private playground. So, what does all this mean for the South China Sea dispute? The recent joint exercises between the Philippines and Australia are more than just military drills. They represent a commitment to a rules-based order in a region that has long been a subject of contention. These nations, along with the United States, are actively challenging China's aggressive claims, a bold move that underscores their dedication to uphold the 2016 ruling of the Permanent Court of Arbitration. This court declared China's extensive claims on the South China Sea as having no legal basis. The implications of these developments could be far-reaching. They signal a strengthening of alliances and a growing willingness to stand up against perceived threats to sovereignty and international law. China's reaction to these combined efforts will undoubtedly shape the future of the South China Sea dispute. Yet, one thing is clear. The South China Sea, a vital conduit for over $3 trillion of annual shipborne commerce, is more than just a body of water. It's a testament to the complex interplay of international relations, power dynamics, and the relentless pursuit of national interests. The South China Sea continues to be a hotbed of geopolitical tension, with the world's eyes watching every move.